As the battle to reconquer the city of Mosul from the Islamic State approaches, we meet in an exclusive interview the Major General Al-Jabouri, commander of the Nineveh operation and the man who will lead the assault against the largest city under Islamic State control in Iraq.
Mosul, the head of a snake, the last castle of ISIS in Iraq. Our troops ready to attack ISIS in Mosul.
Al-Jabouri does not exclude the possibility to involve the Popular Mobilization Forces, the PMF, in the battle. It is an organization largely composed by Shia militias who reportedly committed abuses against the Sunni population in the areas they reconquered, and Mosul is a largely Sunni city.
I think that not any veto about any troops to involve in this battle. And maybe we need BMF, and they will not enter the city.
In the last weeks, Turkey has been pushing the Iraqi government to get permission to send their troops in Mosul, a controversial request that the Iraqi Prime Minister is not keen to accept and that is generating diplomatic problems between the two countries.
I think if Turkey part of the coalition forces, that's okay, and they do what the coalition forces, I think this is not a problem to the Iraqi central government. But we don't need any rules outside of the coalition forces.
One of the major issues in winning the battle against the Islamic State in Mosul will be the support of the local population and their relation with the security forces.
The bad relationship between the security forces and the people before, one of the main reasons let ISIS grow in this area. Look, if we get the Chinese army here in this country, it can defeat ISIS without support of the people.
According to the Major General, the Islamic State is not as strong as it was before, and he speaks about the difference between ISIS and Al-Qaeda.
My view, ISIS is different from Al-Qaeda. The majority of Al-Qaeda believers, but ISIS, majority of them mafia. They look for money, they look for women, they look for power.
In what could be one of the last interviews before the offensive of Mosul, the general is optimistic. He's optimistic about the status of his troops, about the status of ISIS. He says that ISIS is not as strong as before and he's willing to meet us again in Mosul once the town will be reconquered. Daniele Pagani from Erbil for WION News.